Hello everyone. Recently, GST Council in its 47th Council meeting proposed multiple changes in law and compliances. One of the prominent changes on compliance front was structural changes in GSTR-3B. Council has issued notification on July 5th to notify these changes, and clarification were issued on July 6th. In this video, we will try to understand the changes and what we need to take care of while filing GSTR-3B. Important to note, these changes are effective from July 5th, and till date, only partial changes are implemented on GST input. Now, let's quickly understand the changes. Outward supply is reported in table 3.1. There is no changes in table except supplies made by the ECO and supply made through ECO need not to be reported in this table anymore. For supply made by ECO and supply made through ECO, a new table has been inserted, that is 3.1.1. Here in first row, taxable supply need to be reported by ECO on which ECO is required to pay tax separately. And in second row, supplies which are made by the registered person through ECO are to be reported here. In this table 3.2, reference to newly inserted table 3.1.1 has been added. This means that here in table 3.2, we need to report the figure of both the table of 3.1 and 3.1.1 for interstate supplies. Also, circular has clarified that distribution of tax between center and state is done basis of place of supply. Therefore, taxpayers are required to declare place of supply wise detail of interstate B2C supply to unregistered person, supplied to composition taxable person, and UIN holders. Moving to the inward side reporting, that is ITC detail. Here in table 4, we are report our ITC details. There is no change in part A of table 4. However, structural changes are made in part B and part D of table 4. Let's quickly understand these changes. Now, in table 4B1, taxpayer need to report ineligible ITC under section 17.5 along with the ITC reversal under rule 42 and 43 and 38 also. It implies that ineligible ITC will be availed first in part A, then reversed in part B of table 4. In table 4B2, taxpayers need to reverse ITC appearing in 2B but not availed in the current one. Example of such ITC may be ITC on goods received in subsequent month, ITC to be reversed on account of non-payment of consideration within 180 days, ITC wrongly availed earlier, etc. Table 4D1, taxpayer need to report ITC reclaimed which was reversed earlier in table 4B2. Lastly, in table 4D2, taxpayer need to report ITC details of those invoices which are reported by the supplier after the due date to avail the ITC, and place of supply is reported other than the taxpayer state. Now let's understand these changes with the help of an example. In this example, we will do comparative analysis pre and post changes reporting. In all other ITC, earlier we used to report net eligible ITC which was matched with the GSTR-2B. And now we will report actual appearing ITC in 2B with only few adjustments. You can see in table 4A5, earlier we used to report matched ITC in books, increased by ITC to be re-availed. Now, ITC will be the sum of ITC appearing in GSTR-2B, increased by ITC reconciled with previous month 2B, and ITC to be re-availed. In table 4B1, earlier we used to report ITC reversal under rule 42 and 43 only. Now reconciled ineligible ITC under section 17.5 will also be reported in this table. In table 4B2, earlier we used to report ITC reversal of non-payment of consideration within 180 days and ITC wrongly availed. Now, in addition to this, ITC on goods or services received in subsequent month will also be reported in this table. Table D is reporting purpose only. In table 4D1, earlier ineligible ITC under section 17.5 used to be reported. Now, invoicing appearing in GSTR-3B of previous period and the same has been recorded and reconciled in the books of account current month and ITC re-availed of payment made to supplier are required to reported here. Table 4D2 is newly inserted. Here, ITC details need to be reported of those invoices which are reported by the supplier after the due date of avail ITC. And place of supply is reported other than this taxpayer state. Definitely, after seeing the changes made, we can say that now the reporting in GSTR-3B has become more complicated. We need to ensure proper backup working of those values reported in each table. In recent past, we have witnessed department issuing various notices pertaining to mismatch, etc. To avoid litigation, please try to have proper detailed backup workings. And the government has enhanced reporting requirement at our end. For this, we may explore making appropriate changes in our ERP and SAPs. We thank you for patient listening. Stay tuned for our next video. Thank you.